Welcome to another episode on my riding robot Discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux and programmed in Python to use of the camera on front using OpenCV, active sonar to determine distance and to let it drive slower, and to touch sensors to make it do other actions. And just for the fun of it, a propeller, motorized propeller on the back. Usually when the propeller stops running, I know that the program has ended, but any other use for the propeller there isn't really. And on this side I have the crane for the oscilloscope wires, and last time I had, well, let's say just a problem with objects and with the way that any observation seems to be determined by, or seems to be influenced by, my response to timing a password to get things working. And that is not really nice. So what I need to do is have objects here and get the authorization done. That is a first. Will this work? I don't know, that's the experiment. Let me put the objects in place first. So this is one object, which is just, well, actually, this is the first that I test this object with this robot. And next is a battery pack, which I used before. So first of all, let's see if the connection is ready and if something can be concluded. Starting the program, what will happen if anything, and it works if I do start the program from some, well, it's not at the end of the track. Oh, this is really not good at all. So I have to stop it. Alright, I haven't experienced this behavior before. Big question, why does it do this? From the screen output I get to see that the distance to the object is 10 to 50 centimeters, which is in itself correct because that's the crane foot. But why does it take a different trajectory? It says lamp on and then it asks for a password, and whatever happens then, I have no idea. So let's try it once again. A little bit further distance. And a little change in the camera's tripod. Alright, let's do it again. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, this is a signal that I have to replace the battery, unfortunately. So I will put on, and I'm too late. So this is one thing, or am I? Let's see. Oh yes, I'm definitely too late. It is still here, but I've lost my connection. Yes. This is not good at all. Right. So with this result on screen, I now know that I have to replace the battery pack, but I was too late. So I had to redo the date and time settings, and now I hope everything is fixed with the replaced battery. But now I have the acid test by removing the AC adapter plug, which so far succeeds, so that's good. And let's do that test again, and hopefully not such a trajectory diversion, because that is not nice to experience. Okay, anyway, let's see whatever happens. If anything happens. Oh, and that goes again. Exactly the same. This is too much of a coincidence. Why does it happen this way? Okay. It calls camera action 0, and there's actually not much doing it, and so why does it happen anyway? Camera actions are disabled except for this one, which is sonar, and except for this one, which is sonar as well, and it is set for this speed. Now if I look here, 10 to 15, which is indeed this one, 10 to 15, motor synchronized, set speed 128. Okay, wait. What is with minus 64 and oh, that is, what is that again? Because here it said it's to 64. So what's the difference again between minus 64 and that is driving backwards, of course. But this goes like lightning. Let's just do this once more. How fast does it do it? Network error. Anyway, my first action would have been the authentication error, but as you can see, the trajectory problem interrupts that action quite strongly. Alright, let me do it like this. Oh, look at this. And it asks for password. Let me lift the motors off the table and see whatever happens. This is quite interesting. Although I should do it like this, so my hand is not... Okay, this sounds like another battery issue. Which is saved now. Okay, this is going from bad to worse. Why do my batteries last this short periods of time? I have no idea, but I don't like it. And with an adapter plugged in, the degrees of freedom in moving is quite limited. So we'll see how this ends up. Right, battery pack 3 by now, and there is the adapter. So now let's see how it behaves, and what I first need to do is make sure that things are lifted. So how to do that? Well, an old trick I've used in the past as well. Put battery pack right here. It won't touch any sensors, but it lifts the motors off the ground, and then hopefully I can see how the motors respond without things going very bad. So here goes. Okay, this is really not good. This actually means that I will have to take a look at the wiring, because when one motor is not running, it usually has to do with that and only that. So here is all the wiring. I didn't change anything there. How about here? And there goes the battery, or more likely the controller. And it's freshly charged, so I suspect the wires to the battery. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, there it is. This is a wiring problem, which I have to solve immediately. Or I can for now do just with the adapter. Yeah, not to waste any time, let's forget about the battery packs, and I have to start it like this. And this wire can go for now. This is really no good. The wire, you can see it in here, a little point in there is just remains of the wire that was here. I'll fix this another time. Then once again settings, date and time, let's take the correct date and the correct time as well. Not faking any of this, and then this button, and I'm going back to the community interface. But now I have to do something else because of this motor stuff. And let me put this one back again in place. I want to see if the signals that are coming from the motors are still the correct ones. So in here come the oscilloscope probes, and I have to change them from the sensor signals to the motor, connect them, one, and let this do. Then connect them to the power, to the ground, sorry, and then put the oscilloscope to pulse width modulation, and then let's see whatever happens on screen. Oh, that's funny. It shows the camera live on here. Never seen that before. Kind of funny. I must have touched some setting. Anyway, time for some research on the scope. Alright. Now the probes are connected to the motors, not touching the ground. Let's see whatever happens. Oh really, yeah, that's true. I have to relog in because there was a battery failure. There we are. Here the same. That's it. So are we getting any signal? In whatever way. Waiting, waiting, waiting. But for what? Now it's coming. Oh. See, that's the point. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. There's absolutely nothing going to the motors. That's no good. Well, one motor is, but the other isn't. And it's taken a long time too. Way too long. Or would this be once let's see if I can now quit this camera stuff. I'm pressing correctly, I assume. What is this? It's not running on battery, and yet I get this same stuff. Am I waiting for it to just disconnect? To just disconnect? Possibly, but not hopefully, because that means that the battery packs are beyond suspicion. Let's try again. Taking too long. Way too long. Okay, now it comes. Now it does something, hopefully. Oh wait, now I get it. Hold on. One of the probes is not connected nicely. This one works. This one I reconnect, but still it doesn't work at all. First for channel 1, and this one works, and this one has no idea what it's doing apparently. Okay, that's not nice. So motor 2 doesn't do a thing. That one is very clear. So one other thing to check this is doing a check on the normal firmware. So let me do that. Then I do know if things are correct or not. And I should have closed the thing down first, but I'm not, well. Oh, and then I have a little other problem, because then I am, that's the DHCP server, and that works a little slightly different. But anyway, let's do it. Diagnosis first. Alright, so I'm now totally logged into the standard firmware. And let's see how the motor behaves from here. Well, at least the motor here is running. So if we now take a look at this one, it is very clear that there is a signal, so the controller isn't broken. That is for sure. But then what is going on with the motors? I can't really tell, not right now. And now there is no signal from one motor anymore. Let me wiggle the wires a bit. Oh wait, wiggling the wrong wires. These are from motor 2. It is this one, and that's motor 2, and that is not responding, not doing anything. But to me it's absolutely not clear what's happening. So am I touching the right wires? Blue is running, that is clear, no matter how. Now I get no signal at all. Yeah, because the wire was out again. Okay, this is a mystery and not a nice one. So now I am running on the original firmware, and at first the motor works and now it doesn't. So I can stop this simply because I have to solve a big mystery first, and I'm not able to do that in the time this video lasts. So that's for another episode. So whatever the reason may be, I will first have to solve either the wiring or whatever it may be. So both motors are working again, and only then I can get to the authorization stuff I was initially trying to deal with. So for now, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram, like and leave a comment, always appreciated. You can please donate to keep videos coming your way. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned either on my website or with this video, depending on the pledge you make. For more information, see my website. And this is obviously going to be continued. So for now, bye bye.